Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just kind of sitting back, and actually I kind of snuck over here to Crash's Game Corner because he's got some sweet AC thing going on. So I thought I'd just kind of sit over here and do a video and talk with you guys about what's been going on lately over in the world of computers and some gaming. And
what the fuck is this horse shit?
What? What are you talking? Wait, you're actually here?
You're going to sneak into my fucking corner? Why the hell would I be here? Where else the fuck do I got to go?
I thought you were off doing some shopping or going out getting a game or something.
No. And you're going to do a video on my damn corner?
Well, you've got the AC going on here, and it's cool.
Fuck it. If we're going to do a video, I'm in it too. We're both doing this shit.
Okay.
So you know what? Let's get it fucking started.
Let's do it. Booyah!
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, here we are, once again in the corner. But check it out. Look at this, guys.
It's different.
This corner looks amazing.
Computer back here. Old school stuff over there.
Yep. So we're hanging out at Crash's Game Corner, and we're just going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that we've seen recently. And
being random, guys.
Oh yes,
of course.
And we're going to also talk about well, not only things that we have seen online, but also what the plans are for the future for each of our respective channels, because we have completely different styles.
Actually, I didn't know that, but okay, fine.
So hang out, grab a cup of cocoa, sit back with us, and we'll just kind of sit back and chew the fat a while and let you know what's all going on.
Or if beer's your thing, go ahead and get tipsy, guys.
So, things have been a little quiet. So what have you been playing lately?
You're really gonna make me spoil everything, man?
Well, okay, we could just keep it a secret. But
okay, well,
he's coming back.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna be coming back, guys. I mean, I apologize to all my fans out there. I mean, of course this is on his channel. It's not exactly on mine, but I mean, I got a lot of ideas in the works. I mean, I have some game reviews that I've got some plans on bringing out. Not exactly going to say what games they are because, I want it to be a little bit of a surprise to you. But definitely keep an eye on my channel. Hopefully I'll have something out this weekend. That's what my intentions are.
Right.
At least that's my intentions. I got to finish playing the game. Then I got to do all my filming and voiceovers and everything. So that might take a little while. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be out this weekend. But if it's not going to be this weekend, at least... If it's not this weekend, it'll be next weekend. I'm not trying to at least set anything set in stone because,
right.
I don't want to set at least a bad expectations with you guys. So
that's one of the things that I've seen online, not real recently, but recently was
Angry Joe.
Yeah. Oh man, Angry Joe got so much flack, and I think part of it was him trying to commit to a schedule, and then part of it was the fact that people don't realize that he's another human being like all of us.
Yeah.
And every once in a while you just need to take a break. You have to distance yourself from what you're doing. You kind of have to recenter yourself, reevaluate what's important, and then you can kind of clear your head and then get back into it.
Yeah, but I mean, with him, the way he did it, I mean, trust me, I'm not trying to say anything bad about Angry Joe or anything like that. Even if Joe watches this, trust me, buddy, I'm nothing but a fan of yours. But you know what? He should have at least brought out a video letting everyone know, hey, I know I said I was going to do a schedule, I might break it, but I'm thinking about taking a vacation for a couple of months just to help recharge the batteries and kick it back into overdrive once I get all that shit done.
Right, kind of like a state of the channel type video, just kind of some kind of a update, just to let everybody know what the expectations are as far as when the content's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but even with me, I've been gone for a while, but maybe a couple of y'all were missing me, but it's just with him, he's got such a big fucking channel. He's got to let his fans know what the hell's going on. I mean, even if he's going to be taking a vacation, that is fine, but just tell somebody ahead of time, not 3 weeks into the vacation already.
Plus, the other thing that people were getting really upset about was the fact that he was doing other content other than just
The
angry reviews, which granted is the core of what people go to his channel for, because that's like, you know, his bread and butter.
Well, that's actually what got me to subscribe to it. I mean,
Right.
shit,
I mean,
dude,
I love the angry
angry
reviews because he is so blunt and just right out there, just tells it like it is and just holds nothing back.
I don't know. Some of his reviews, I think, is a little bit crazy, which might be one of the games that I'm going to be bringing up a thing about. But I mean, to me, it's just his reviews are hilarious. You know, he scripts them. He goes out and gets the costumes. He does, you know, fantastic work. I mean,
and that's a lot of effort to put into a video.
Oh yeah, it takes time. I mean, even with me, you know, with my reviews, I'm not going to be that crazy, but you know, I'm still going to at least give my own honest opinion about a game or something. Right. So, you know.
Speaking of which, we've been doing a lot of mystery random game reviews because a couple of my supporters have been really super kind and have been sending game keys.
Yep.
And those have been a lot of fun. In fact, I'm going to be going when I go forward with these, I'm going to kind of expand on what's in them. Basically, going to include some actual, you know, just flat out, you know, gameplay shots with the voiceover saying, you know, this is what it is, this is who it's by, and this is, you know, what the game's all about. Then go into, you know,
your little like gameplay segment.
The gameplay segment.
With your kids and stuff.
But I think what we need to do with those is I think we need to take more time and spend more time with the game before we give a full-on review, because mainly what you see right now is our initial reactions to the game.
I would say more than anything, I mean, really what I've been seeing, at least with your your random reviews, has been basically a first impressions. What's been
it has been more of a first impression, because now I think I have to go back and do another series of how well do they hold up over time, because some games, while they're fun at first, kind of tend to lose their flavor, and some will hold the interest. So it just depends, and I'm going to be including my kids' opinions on those also.
Yeah.
So that way, you know, it can kind of give people a bit more informed decision. Because now, keep in mind, a lot of those mystery game reviews that we've been doing are, you know, very casual, independent games that really don't cost a whole lot of money. So,
yeah,
you know, it doesn't have to be a AAA title to be fun. Some of them have stayed fun. Some of them have kind of fallen by the wayside.
Yeah, at least some of those games I've seen that you've reviewed, I mean, they look kind of like a little bit like a casual game or something.
They're casual, and some of them will hold the interest longer than others. So now granted, now keep in mind, people, that the games that I've been getting sent, there's no paid sponsorship or anything like that. These are games that are just coming in as gifts from people, just out of the goodness of their hearts, because they like seeing the reactions. So far, Dan Long has sent one. Tech Deals has sent like a ton of them.
Yeah, Tech Deals,
which is.
Guys say, you know, at least with Tech Deals, I still cannot believe that he's doing all that. But you know what, Tech Deals, if you watch this, you're fucking amazing, bro. Keep it up. Especially with your channel, keep it up.
He's almost 170,000 subscribers. I just checked the channel tonight.
Really?
He's like literally within like a few hundred of just ticking that mark, and just boom, off he goes again.
I still can't wait until he gets 1 million. I really can't. You know what? Most YouTubers I've ever seen, you know, especially when I watch them when they first begin, normally once they hit about that 100,000 mark, they hit 1 million quick.
Really fast. And
I'm hoping that you hit 1 million, bro.
I'm hoping a lot of my favorite tech tubers do it, because I know Jay's 2 Cents hit 1 million, and that took like a lot of work there too. I think I think Paul's going to hit it. Kyle's going to hit it. Joker will hit it. I mean, all the big ones that are out there, they're going to hit it.
Yeah.
Because once you get past 100,000, just off it goes.
I know. And I mean, with Tech Deals, with his channel, I mean, he's definitely going over the deals and everything. And that's what, I mean, a lot of people, you know, they still, at least a lot of people that I've seen, especially when it goes to consoles and everything, they're always, oh, consoles are just so much cheaper than a PC. And Tech Deals has proven it, you know, that it's not true. PCs can be just as affordable, and you can get pretty good experiences for low amount of money, you know. That's awesome.
It all depends on what your expectation is, because let's face it, anything that is 1080p over 30 frames a second is beating a console.
Yeah.
Because, well, they're saying that the new Xbox One X is going to run native 4K 60 frames per second. Shut me up.
Yeah.
We believe that's going to happen. Not.
Nah, I don't think it's going to hit 60 FPS. Maybe on select titles at 4K, but not every game.
Not straight across the board. I mean, because from
have you seen the specs of that console?
The specs of the console, last I checked, was that the GPU that's powering the Xbox One X is the equivalent to an RX 580.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Exactly. I mean,
that's going to run 4K?
I don't see it, but you know what? More power to Microsoft. You know what?
If they can figure out how to do it.
I'm not going to do it. Sorry, I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon and buy it. I don't see it.
No. And
I mean, hell, they got. I mean, really, the specs of it. I'm trying to think of exactly what I remember. I mean, it has a Jaguar APU in it.
Right.
It's an AMD type processor. It's an 8-core processor. It's got 12 gigs of RAM. That's not enough.
It's
hell. This guy right here has got you got an Intel 770.
I got a 7700K.
Oh, sorry, 7700K.
And it runs.
You've also got a 1070 in your computer.
I do have
with
1070.
16 gigs of RAM.
Yep.
And it pushes 4K, but it's not 60 frames solid.
Right,
but it's more like 30 frames.
That one was meant to be more of a 1440p card at the beginning of the year, and now it's kind of jumping more into being just a really good mainstream 1080p card, which is quite honestly, what I play at. I play at 1080p, and that's why I not only play at, that's what I benchmark at, because what I want to try to bring out is what's going to be out there for most people who play games. Now, granted, not everybody's going to have.
This monitor right here that I got here, that's only 1080p. This other one's only 1080p. I don't game at anything bigger than that.
And the two monitors I have at home, they're not even really monitors. They're just TVs. They're 1080p, 60 frames a second.
Yeah, but they're fucking huge.
They are huge.
Mine are small compared to his.
Because one's a 46 and one's a 50.
About to say, my old school tube over here is bigger than these.
Because he's got a 31 inch?
32
inch CRT on it.
It's a Zenith, almost like a TV you would see like in an old hotel room. But it works very well. It runs my NES, my Super Nintendo 64, GameCube, PlayStation 2. I mean, any of my old consoles that are all composite looks fine on, and that's all I want.
Speaking of NES, that's the other thing we were going to talk about.
Yeah,
we were going to talk about the SNES Classic.
I'm calling it, guys. It's going to be another fucking NES Classic. You watch.
It's already happening, because we looked just recently on ThinkGeek.com. They're out of stock, and they were scalping them because they were bundling them with all this other stuff, selling it for like between $200 to $350.
Yeah, like the cheapest one I saw was like $160.
Okay, $160, but still, you're talking about a console that was, what was it supposed to be?
$80.
$80 at launch. The pre-sales are gone.
Yeah, the pre-orders are gone.
You can't find it anywhere. You know that the flipper bots are scooping these up in droves. They're probably already listings all over eBay for this thing. Just like when the RX Vega graphics cards launched.
Not just yet. eBay doesn't have them up, and eBay will not allow them to have them up until 30 days before the order comes out.
Yeah, we'll see how many actually try, though.
Oh, they've already tried.
Yeah.
It's just eBay's been taking them down because it's less, or it's more than 30 days. We're not going to allow it.
The idea had good intentions.
Yeah.
Of what it was supposed to be.
Now
But here's the problem. It's a collector piece, and like with a lot of collector pieces, and something I've seen time and time and time again, and not just with this, and not just with video game consoles, because another thing I collect is Skylanders figures. And those things, if there's a really popular one...
Those up there as well.
The amiibo figures too, because you've got the 2 different 8-bit Marios.
Give me a second, guys. I'll pull it down for you.
Yeah, we'll bring these down and show you what he's got here.
What I'm talking about are these right here. The amiibos. I have both of the 8-bit figures. These are like the only 2 amiibos I actually have. And I left them in the box because they're easy to find.
And for a while there, I saw like a whole bunch of those at Walmart, and they gradually finally went away. But there was like an 8-bit Link one from Legend of Zelda.
I would have loved to get that one.
That would have been pretty cool because Legend of Zelda is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, ever since '86 when the first Legend of Zelda came out, played the crap out of it.
Hell, I've been playing this one like crazy too. Breath of the Wild. It's amazing.
It looks beautiful. I don't have it myself, but trust this guy, it's a pretty fun game.
Yeah,
of course,
just don't do master. Please don't do master mode. That's insane.
Of course, anybody who's been a recent gamer probably already has the game and has already played it. So
yeah. So
there you go.
Oh well, if you haven't and you have a Wii U, buy it. I recommend buy it. But I mean, if you have a Switch, you probably already have it. So no reason to even say that.
Switch is one of those things I just don't know if I will ever get. I mean, my kids are bugging us to buy one, and it's like, is it really worth shelling out the money for it? Especially since you still can't find them. So
well, they've been very, very slow on the production anyway. I mean, hell, the Switch is actually one of those hard consoles that's hard to find anywhere. I mean, unless you buy like a bundle or something,
right,
where they guarantee that you will get one, it's hard to find.
Speaking of hard to find things, the other thing that's been really hard to find, and I know everybody's been talking about this, is the RX Vega graphics cards.
Oh yeah.
Still hard as heck to find. Although, and I watched this over on Joker's video channel earlier today, AMD has finally had a statement to the whole price increase debacle. Is that their plans for the $399 and $499 price points was their plans for not only introductory but ongoing for the suggested e-tail price, which is an important point because, well, suggested e-tail is kind of like MSRP. It's basically what it is for the electronic e-tailers. You can suggest it, but that doesn't mean that the retailers are going to sell for that price.
Yeah, well, to me, they should just sell them for the fucking price that was originally recommended.
And I agree with that. And in fact, I looked, and I put this on Twitter the other day, where I saw the Vega 64 going for $689.
Hell, I've seen them going for $1,000.
Right next to it was a GTX 1080 Ti for less than $100 more. Now you tell me which way that scale's going to tip here really soon. If those prices stay like that between those two, it's like, that's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, why the fuck would you go with the Vega when you can just get yourself a 1080 Ti
and
for little to less more money? I mean, really, it's like, it's a no-brainer. Even me, I mean, if I was wanting like, oh, I need me a new 3D card, if I saw that price point, I'd be like, fuck it, I'll just pay $100 extra and just buy that one.
Because right now, there is literally nothing out there that beats 1080 Ti. They are still top dog. Flat out. Full stop.
Yep. They are. I mean, they are just... Sorry, Nvidia's got their shit down. And... yeah, you heard that truck go by. Sorry, the road I live on is extremely busy, and
you gotta love the sound of local traffic.
yeah, especially when I hear motorcycles go by and loud trucks go by, and then I'll hear them go down the street, and then a few minutes later, here they come back, and
yep, that they do.
And then they go back down and back.
I think they have nothing better to do. Then again, what do you expect for this time of night?
Yeah.
Because what time is it? It's
almost 1.
Almost 1 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yep.
if you live central, it's closer to 2. If you live on the Pacific Coast, of course, it's earlier. But
yeah. Well, we live up here, so this is the time that we're used to, especially when this is normally the time of month. So.
Yep. And this week we had the big natural event that happened. The solar eclipse happened this last Monday, and it was pretty darn awesome. Now, granted, up here in Montana, it wasn't total coverage. You had to be a little bit farther south for that.
I didn't even watch it, so.
But
I was asleep.
But you probably know. Well, okay. Well, if you're asleep, then you would have seen it.
Yeah.
But even if you didn't look at it through the special glasses or through your pinhole viewer, you saw the ambient light level go down quite a bit.
Yeah.
But then I had to think back. It's like, I remember when the last one happened. Because the last one happened in 1979. In fact, I went back on YouTube and watched the ABC News special report from that day. And they actually had live coverage from Helena, Montana, which is just on the other side of the state. They had totality. The sun was completely covered in Helena, Montana, because you actually saw the sun being blocked out, and then you could see the solar flares off the sides of the sun. In fact, if I can find the video, I'll put a link down in the video description so that way you can check it out, because it is really cool. I mean, granted, it's video that's 38 years old by today's standards, but it was really cool. And they even say in the news broadcast, he says, and the next time we will see this will be on August 21st, 2017. Well, yeah, it happened.
Still here.
The Earth hasn't exploded yet. The moon hasn't blown out of orbits or anything like that. So
Actually, we're still here, man.
Just another natural event.
Another day passes.
Yes, it does. So what else do we got?
I don't know.
The wonderful thing about editing is I can edit some stuff out, some of the dead spots out.
Yeah, at least we can, or you could just leave it in, and it could be a blah section or something. Who knows? Yeah, but no, I mean, what else? What else the fuck can you think of, man? I mean, shit,
Well, other than just we're working on our progression on making better content.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to. I mean, I'm trying to think of good ideas. I mean, hell.
What's funny is that I meant my channel to be all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of getting a little focused lately, so I think I kind of need to blow that back out again.
Well, with me, I gotta focus, man. That's my main thing. Is I gotta focus on something, right? I mean, lately I haven't done nothing. I mean, the last video I did was our fucking live stream, and that's it. I mean, really, that's the last thing I've done. So,
speaking of live streaming, last week I actually did a live stream on Twitch.
Yeah, I was looking for that, and I was like, I thought you were on YouTube, and no, you're on Twitch, and I'm like, shit, I didn't even
figured out how to turn on the auto archive function because I did one previously, and then after I ended the stream, I went back to look for the video. It's like, you have 0 videos. It's like, what? And then it's like, I'm sitting there doing some Google searching, going, why can't I see it? And then it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's not like YouTube where it's easy. It's already flipped on by default.
So you just have to turn on that option. But it is on now. So the last one that I did, the Waltzing Around Shadow of Mordor, that one's up. And I think they'll keep them for like a little while and then they fade away.
Well, you could easily download it and throw it up on Facebook.
I could, but then
not Facebook, but YouTube.
And I can also record a local copy at the same time that I'm streaming too. I could do that.
I mean, technically you could, man, and it would at least make it to where you have more content coming on to YouTube.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I just don't know. What, I mean, the last one I didn't really think was, you know, I don't know if I'd save it or not, but you know, maybe someday. It just depends. All depends.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm yawning for. I'm not even that tired. I slept till like almost 11 o'clock.
We're nighttime people.
Yeah.
Usually. As much as I would love to have this being like my main thing to do, it's not going to happen.
Sorry, not enough money can be made from it.
It's a hobby. That's where I leave it. That's, you know, I just leave it at that door. It's just a hobby. That's why I put out maybe a video a week or so. You know, I'm not one of those like crazy content creation type people who poops out a video like every other day. And nothing against people who do, because heaven help me, I mean those people have like a mad passion like no other.
Yeah, that's most of the YouTubers. I mean, most of the time when you find a good channel or somebody you really, really like, they pop out
They're
videos
just pumping out that content,
but they also
right after the other.
Well, and they also treat YouTube as their full-time job.
Right.
That's what they do.
That's their main thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what's been going on.
How's it been feeling crashing here in Crash's Game Corner?
It's been good.
Yeah.
Have you noticed the lighting is better?
Yep.
We've been working on that.
I could show you, but I don't really know if y'all really care that much. I mean,
Maybe someday he'll do a tour of the corner.
no, I mean, right behind you is one of my arcade cabinets. And I actually do have arcades, so.
He's got a really awesome Tekken 2 arcade machine, full size. Plus, he also has a full size Konami track and field arcade machine.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
The original.
And it was done. This is the one before they modified the little guards around the buttons to keep people from doing the pencil trick or anything similar to that, to get the really, really high score. So this machine, you can actually get some pretty fantastic scores on.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, it was like, oh, it's amazing.
Cool. And it's original too. I mean, when I picked it up, I mean, I still almost shit myself. I mean, when I found this machine,
the original side art on it.
Exactly, it's got the original side art,
yeah.
Original tube in there. The only thing that has been changed is they put it in a switching power supply.
Yeah,
which
that's awesome.
That don't harm anything. That just makes it to where it lasts longer. Is all it really does. I mean, hell, my Tekken don't have that in there, but it's still fairly new.
And
so.
it's Tekken 2, one of the early ones.
I don't know. I'm still debating on whether or not to change it out. I'm thinking about changing it out for Tekken 3 or something. Because I think Tekken 3 would be better.
You could.
Because technically, the rest of it, like the bottom, the
rest of it's a pretty standard upright arcade cabinet.
So
a lot of it's just the control panel overlay you can change out, the marquee you can change out.
Actually, the control panel overlay, I don't even have to touch. That's actually the same one for Tekken 3. So
maybe the one for the fighters, if there's different fighters or ones that are added to it.
Well,
and then you showed me that picture on Twitter about the Zaxxon machine. I was just like, oh, you're killing me, man.
Well, it wasn't Twitter. I just sent it to you over your phone. But no, they had one of the local arcades in town. I mean, it's kind of turning into a shithole. I'm not gonna say which place it is, but
I think I know which one it is.
Huh?
I think I know which one it is then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. But no, they're getting rid of all their old machines, man. It blows my fucking mind that they're getting rid of the old ones. I mean, hell, their Street Fighter that they have it up for sale. They had Popeye up for sale. Zaxxon. There's a bunch of other games, like the older ones that are all...
Zaxxon?
Even Mappy is for sale.
Oh, Mappy. Oh.
Mappy, even the off-road that they had. The
Iron Man Ivan Stewart's off-road with the 3 steering wheels on it?
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun game.
It is. It's a very fun game.
But when I saw you send me the picture of Zaxxon, it's like, oh, dude.
Well, I
also have to think practicality too, area-wise. Like, where would I put it?
Well,
I mean, yeah, it would be really, really awesome to have a Zaxxon.
You got plenty of room down there, dude.
Well, yeah.
I mean, hell, your house, you could put it in there. You could put it in your room, have it set up, ready to go. And it's like, Son of a bitch, he copied
Yeah,
me.
there's also that money thing going on. Yeah. I have other real world issues I have to deal with first.
Yeah. Same here, but
But that's no matter where you're at.
mm-hmm.
So
I ain't a kid.
Keep an eye on his channel. He's coming back.
I'm coming back,
New
guys.
stuff.
I got him pushing me, so yeah, I got to come back. I also got other people pushing me too, so yeah, I need to come back.
And also thanks to Vileblood, who's been a regular fan of ours on YouTube. He's been commenting on a lot of the videos.
Yeah,
that we've done.
He even commented on my showing off of the quarter.
He's been a regular commenter, so
yeah,
that's awesome. I've also gotten some regular followers on Twitter. Danboy360, he's been a regular follower for a while now.
yeah.
I talk back and forth I comment a lot back and forth with Joe's Tech on some of the stuff he's been doing. Go check out his channel. He's also done a lot of really good good tech stuff because he's starting to grow.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gotten anything sent to him. Yeah, I think he has.
I'd say, dude, you have as well.
One thing.
Yeah,
I've got.
But
one,
still, not only that, technically you've been a little bit sponsored. I mean, shit, you've had games sent to you left and right. Do I get anything sent to me? Hell no, but I'm not worried about it. Really, I don't care,
But, yeah, last year XFX did send the card fans
for your 480 that you
480
gave me, so
that I swapped out with you because you swapped me for the 970, which works really well.
Yeah.
And
970 was still a very good card.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have a 970 today and you're just playing a 1080p 60 frames a second, you really don't need to upgrade. If you want some proof, go check out Tech Deal's channel. He's done a lot of comparisons between the 670, the 770, 970, 1070, which kind of leads you to believe, okay, where's the 870? Where's the 880?
You know where they are?
Where?
That was all laptop generation.
Was that laptops?
Yes, that was laptop chipsets.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you look up laptops and you look up, like Dell, GeForce 880s or something like that, it's all laptop generation. There was no actual desktop cards.
Okay. But I just thought it was kind of funny that they went from the 700 series to the 900 series, which was a huge jump in performance. And then you go from the 900 series to the 10 series, and that was another huge jump also. Because you go from the 970 to the 1070. Yeah. It's like, phew.
I don't know. I still think my old 9 series card that I had from back in the day was still pretty cool.
Oh yes.
9600 GSO. That was a kick-ass card.
Nowadays, don't you still have that card?
Yeah, I do.
Because wasn't that one of those cards that actually had the printed face on it?
Yeah, like on the fan shield. And
yeah, like on the shroud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually got like a printed logo and has the chick on it. I think the chick that's on it was the one that was for Radeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nvidia added on the card for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yes, I have been getting noticed a bit more ever since I started doing a lot more. But I think part of that is just being part of the community.
Yeah.
Going around different channels, commenting, sharing opinions, and on there and on Twitter and now on Twitch, and that getting out there and getting involved, I think helps.
Yeah. It does. I mean, really, it does. But I don't know. The only thing I think I'll get involved with is maybe picking at you with your videos.
Hey, it's always fun collaborating, and it's always even better if you have somebody to collaborate with that's local.
Exactly.
That way you don't have to mess around with this whole Skype thing, doing the long distance relationship type stuff. Although that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun to do an online collaboration with somebody.
Yeah. I could see you doing that actually.
That would be fun. I would really look forward to that.
Maybe. But I don't know.
But a lot of our collaborations are pretty much just kind of like what you see here, unless we're both really amped up about showing off something, and then we'll probably do something like that too.
Yeah.
We can always do that.
I mean, hell, about the only thing I've shown off so far is my corner. That's about it. But
And what a corner it is too.
yeah, I've kind of built this up from nothing, so
It
I'm
looks
happy
good.
with it. You know.
Looks really good.
Sorry, I know I need to show a video probably showing off my corner, but I still got some more work to do. So, I mean, this part of the corner is done, kind of like where we're at. But my closet area, which has a lot of my games in it, it's pretty fucked up, is all I'll say. And then also my closet, where I have a lot of other stuff as well, is kind of fucked
A lot
up
of your
too.
older parts, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's where I have like a lot of my old consoles and like stuff I'm not using at the moment. I just kind of put it in there.
Yep. It's a labor of love and just a fun thing to do.
Oh yeah. I'd say when you're bored and you have nothing else to do, especially when you're not at work, well, there you go.
Just pop on the camera, have some ideas, and there you go.
Exactly.
This is what we do. So, thank you to all of our followers, commenters, supporters. Couldn't have done it without you. Well, I mean, yeah, you can, but it's just you talking to a camera than to a wall. I mean, you're not talking to anybody, but
Yeah,
it's always great to have the feedback from everybody in the community. So everybody who has commented, shared, liked, all that stuff, thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
So,
You know, to all my supporters, you know I care about you guys, but you know the way I feel. You know, if you don't like my stuff, fuck off. I guess I don't know what else to say.
out of the thousands and thousands of YouTube channels that are out there, it's nice to know that there are at least some people who thought we were interesting enough to watch.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
Well, I mean, with me, I'll be bringing y'all videos soon. Just keep an eye out, and trust me, I'll start bringing out stuff. And I'm going to try my best to become more active in this, but it just takes time.
So if you want to follow us around, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter,
We're on Facebook.
we're on Facebook.
I mean, hell, I have a Twitter account. I don't really post there too much, but Facebook, I post more. It's a little bit easier, but
Yeah, you can definitely follow us on Facebook. I even post up to Google Plus. Got a page there, just all over the
who the
place.
fuck really has Google Plus anymore?
Some people do.
I'm shocked. I don't know why people don't just have Facebook or Twitter.
A lot of the tech tubers I watch actually post up on Google Plus. Believe it or not.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Probably do some more live streams on the weekends over on Twitch. So if you haven't followed me over on Twitch yet, it's really easy. Just twitch.tv/midnightbanshee. You can follow me over there. And if you decide to do some live streaming on Twitch, I'm sure you'll be having a link up on your channel to that as well.
I will. I mean, most of my stuff's still done at YouTube, which actually my channel's pretty easy to find as well. But it's not as easy as his because he's hit over 100. You know, you son of a bitch, you got over 100 subscribers. But
I was floored. I was like, wow, I feel honored. I mean, because people actually wanted to watch it.
I mean, mine's a little bit harder to find because you have to do youtube.com/user/gunman19881. You do that, it's an old, unfortunately my channel's an old one, but you do that, you'll find me.
Or if you just search Crash's Game Corner, you'll find it too.
Yep. Or I'm pretty sure you'll have a link in the description as well.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Links down in the video description to everything we've talked about tonight. So feel free to peruse around, check them out, see what you think, see what you like. So, till next time, I always say live a little random each day, and as he always says,
Keep gaming in the corner, guys. Take care.
catch you guys next time.